In today's video, I survived in Demon Slayer Minecraft, which in this mod you can either play as a Demon Slayer or you can play as a demon, which I ultimately chose to be a Demon Slayer in this playthrough. But if you want to play through where I play as a demon, please let me know in the comments down below. And before you ask, I tried playing this in hardcore, but well, it went something like this. I'm dead. I'm dead. No. No! He one-tapped me? No. That's also not good. Wait, what? What do I do? You're lying. I'm dead. I'm dead. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Protect me. Protect me. Please. Please, 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 please. No! You're lying, dude. Disclaimer, I'm going to butcher some of these names, and some of the clips might be a little laggy, but enjoy the video. So I literally spawned in the middle of the ocean, but I did what any other Minecraft player would do, and I started collecting some wood. So I knew I needed to make a boat, and I also needed to make a crafting table, and wanted to leave enough trees, but also take enough just in case things went south somewhere down the line. So from there, I got ready and I made my boat, and then after making my boat, I grabbed my crafting table, and then I went to grab a few extra logs just to be safe before I left out and got onto my boat and started traveling. I saw a sea temple out in the distance, and I was kind of worried to go anywhere near it because I didn't want to get folded by the guys over there. So I decided to avoid it at all costs, but come back to it later and summon onto another portal. After coming down to another portal, I opened up the chest to find a couple cool things inside of it, but nothing too crazy. So I grabbed that, went back up, and I almost drowned coming back up, but luckily I did not. But for some reason, I got no-scoped by Phase Drown. Yeah. So I came back to spawn, went back to where I was, made another boat, started traveling again, and went to go find my loot that got destroyed. So from there, I started traveling, found all my stuff, grabbed everything, and got ready to go along. Also in between, I stumbled onto a sunken ship, and I found a couple of diamonds and emeralds and some bamboo, which I thought was pretty cool, so I have a good amount of sticks going forward. Then I watched the sunset go down throughout the day. From there, I dug some dirt so I can do some cool parkour challenge and stumbled onto mission number 4, which I knew was the mission I had to fight some people from the Spider Fam. Hey, yo. After that, I ran to one of the demons, but I didn't want to fight, so I wrote my mini Inosuke, and I went down to the water and stumbled onto seemed like a fight with some demons and demon slayers. So after their fight, I kind of just had to stay and watch because I literally couldn't do anything. Everyone one-taps me right now, so I just kind of had to watch, and hopefully they would let me join the ranks as a demon slayer. But it was pretty cool to watch from the distance. Yeah, pretty cool. But Hans Boy was right behind me, and I got scared, so I jumped back in the water. Then I came over to here to see some more demon slayers fight, and for some reason, I got an achievement for killing 12 moons and became a demon slayer. I was too scared to stay on the open stills. I knew how to get one tap, so I dug underground to put my gear on and got ready to go beat up some demons. The gear they give you is pretty strong out the gate, and I was kind of interested in what sword I would get, and it turns out my sword turned out to be a sun sword, which is probably one of the strongest swords in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. One of my demon boys got folded, and I felt really sad, but after that, I checked my rankings to see that I was leveling up, and I knew the higher level I was, the more health and more perks I would get as a demon slayer. And I saw these rat things, and I really don't like them, so I always beat them up when I see them. Yeah, I don't like them at all. And then I almost hit a demon slayer. I realized that was a bad idea, so I threw it down and it started raining, which meant more demons were going to spawn. But I was ready. So I saw these demons over here, but realized that would be an awful idea, even though I thought I was the big boy demon slayer. So I decided to run away because Face Skeleton started shooting at me. And I saw this fish demon. I knew I wanted to get the smoke from him. He wasn't too strong, but so we got him pretty quickly. And I saw Tanjiro, and I wanted to challenge him, but throughout the video, I challenged him, so I wanted all the smoke. But right now, I knew he'd make me look like a fool, so I decided to just run past and continue on my merry way. From there, I got back on Bald Boy and started boxing up some demons. They really weren't too hard to take on. I beat them with ease with the shield I had and also just having a really strong sword. And it was quite easy to fight them throughout the rest of the video after I started ranking up. There we go. And I leveled up again, so I gained more hearts and more abilities, which is really cool. It takes some time to get really strong, but so I got one tap by this fish dude. I don't know what happened there. And he killed my crow, so I was pretty sad. So I had to go all the way back to spawn again. Yeah, again. But I got a boat, came back to land, knew my way back to where my loot should possibly be. I knew I had 5 minutes before it despawned. Then I ran into this demon and they got into my boat, but I folded them and I went on my merry way. So I found my loot, rode on Bald Boy again, got to all my stuff, picked it up. I was ready to go back to fighting demons. I was ready to go. Knew they weren't ready for what I was about to do, but there was a bunch of demons here, so I tried to do some cool Bed Wars parkour, trying to get away, but it was very, very difficult, and then there's more demons kept coming and coming. I tried to go further away. I tried hiding up in the tree, but there's just so many demons, so I eventually fell off, and then I got folded again. I bet that rat boy was happy. So I went to spawn again. I really like spawn. Then here's a clip of me dabbing on stream. Whew, look at that cutie. Subscribe. I was on the ocean again on my way back to my loot again. I shouldn't literally have like a highway here now, the amount of times I've done this. But on this attempt, I went in the total wrong direction and saw the boys over there doing some weird stuff I didn't want to be a part of, so I avoided it. Then came back to my loot again, and they were doing some more Demon Slayer demon fighting, which I wanted to avoid. There was a high rank demon behind me, so I was just running for the hills, but he still one-tapped me somehow, so I knew I had to go back to spawn again. Maybe I should just live at spawn. Then I finally decided to go big brain and came during the day and got all my loot back, finally. Oh, someone keep track about how many times I've died now. It's probably been a lot. After that, I fixed my inventory, so I had all my stuff, got rid of stuff I knew I didn't want to use, and then I got ready to embark on my next journey. And then I stumbled onto a village, which is really good. I figured I'll camp out here for a while. That way I'll have some resources. I knew there was going to be hay and some other things I could use, and also have beds so I can go fight demons throughout the night. I thought it was nighttime again. I saw Arrow Boy here, and he was honestly pretty strong. After he sends me up, I tried to get away from him, but he was really too hard to fight. I tried to go, Super Ender Pearl right here, but it was definitely not to any avail, and I died again. I like dying. Luckily, I spawned back, though, in the village. So after that, I ran onto the pillager outpost. I folded this guy. I don't know what he was thinking he was going to do. And I checked the chest and had some decent stuff with enchanting bottle, some carrots, and some other little resources I could use throughout my playthrough. So I was pretty happy with that. And the pillagers really didn't stand a chance, so it was pretty easy to take over and loot. So from there, I jump back down and I start on my journey. Making good progress, but I'm still have a long way to go. So from there, I'm just looking at what I have to fight. I already killed the 12 moons. I'm still have to kill all the lower ranks, but there's a lot of achievements to do throughout this playthrough. So I'm really just spending my time trying to fight as many demons and demon slayers as possible. So from there, I figured I'll make this my house because it's literally in the middle of nowhere. There's like a weird spawn for a villager house. But I decided to set my spawn here and then go back. Oh, I missed it. And go back on my journey and found some more hay. I love hay. So I grabbed some more hay to go and make sure I have some food for the night. Because demon slayers eat a lot of food. And I found out if I fight these guys, demon slayers, that they'll drop stuff such as loot, armor, and stuff like that, and swords. So I always try to fight them to see, level myself up, and also get XP. It's really 2 birds, 1 stone. And they're not that strong, so they're really easy to fight. I usually 2 to 3 hit them, so it's really easy to get their stuff from. Then I stumbled onto this building here. Most of the buildings in this mod aren't really updated, and there's not much with them. So I kind of explored them, but there wasn't really much with it. And this spawned out of nowhere, and it was massive. But again, there wasn't really much with any of these buildings when I checked them out. But I decided to check it out anyway, so I jumped down. It looked really cool from the outside, but there wasn't really much in the inside. There wasn't like literally anything. They were quite empty when I checked it. So I just kept running around, found some books though, so I figured I grabbed the books to make an enchanting table down the road, and I grabbed the books to be able to do that. And I just kind of looked around. It looked really cool on the inside. I just wish hopefully that they do more with these buildings, to add some more quests or things that we can do with that, because that would be really cool. Because like I said, there really isn't much with these buildings besides that they look really cool and they're aesthetically pleasing. And I got a lot of books, so I was pretty happy about that. Then I stumbled onto a fish tank, which looked pretty cool, and I went inside of here and found a nice little box. I hit a couple times, and I went to go fight more demons. And I found one of the Spider Fam's younger siblings, which they weren't that strong. I beat them quite easily, and I leveled up again. And then I went back to find Spider Daddy, and he was honestly kind of weird because he was like throwing it back at me, and I really didn't know what to do. I had to fight him. I knew I wanted to win here because I didn't know how far I was from the village. So I kind of just spammed all my abilities with my Sun and Moon swords. So I was pretty OP at this point, and he's kept throwing it back, but I just had to hit him. Don't take that out of context. So from there, I ended up beating Spider Daddy and got another cool achievement for beating another one of the spiders. And I just continued on my quest on becoming a Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer boy around. From there, I went around to fight some more of the Demon Slayers to see if I can get a cool another sword, which I did, and it turned out to be another moon sword, which was honestly pretty cool and not that bad to have at all. and I checked my rankings again to see where I was on my achievement list, and I'm still around mission number 4, which some of these are kind of hard to do because I have to kind of hope they both spawn at the same time. Unless there's a way around this, please let me know in the comments down below because I'm not totally sure. But I'm almost on my way to maxing out killing all the demon boys, which is honestly pretty cool, and I'm on the way. So I found another building. Again, there's not really much with these. I explored them anyways. I was just curious to see what was there, but there really wasn't much with it. So I parkoured my way down to see what this building had, and well, there wasn't much, but it was still cool to go look at, and I thought it was really cool to like kind of stumble on my journey as a demon slayer. So I went around, saw some cool stuff. I jumped around. I'm really fast now, if you guys haven't noticed, and then I ran into Tanjiro. I figured I'm pretty strong at this point. I have 2 OP swords. Why not take on Tanjiro? What's the worst he can do? Worst case, I just run. So I ran around, looked at the sakura tree. Looks really cool. Love the sakura tree. Might steal later, might not. We'll see. And then I went around and decided, you know what? I'm ready. I'm taking him on. What can he do? He's not that strong. I can beat him. So I come up to him. I get ready. I know I can win this. I hit him once. I realized I have to shoot first, and then he came. And oh my god, he is strong. Each one of his breathing styles are really strong, and when they do the whole breathing technique, yeah, they hurt. So I tried fighting him and realized there was no way I had a chance, so I decided to run away from my life. Realized he was still chasing me, so I decided to run as fast as I could, ate some food to have my hearts back. Because, like I said, he's really strong. I might think of a new strategy to fighting them, or hopefully I can level up enough to be able to take them on with ease. But right now I'm taking them on with pretty basic armor, but they are still very, very hard to fight. So I just started running away and figured the further I got away... Oh, never mind. He's still there. So I decided to run away, and hopefully he didn't catch up to me or hit me, because I didn't want to die. Also, I ran into like this weird white stone stuff. I personally don't know what to do with this. I've seen a couple playthroughs, but I wasn't totally sure what to do. Please enlighten me and tell me what I'm supposed to do with this so I can actually put it to good use. After that's nighttime again. There's this weird crawling demon. He's pretty weak, so I just beat him up. Got demon killer 30. Saw another demon try to pull up. He didn't want to smoke. He got boxed too. Then I went around and looked for some more demons. They really can't really fight me now. I'm pretty strong. I got my boy Baldy again and realized it's kind of OP because the lower demons, like these Alex and Steve demons, cannot touch me when I'm on Baldy Boy. So I wasn't sure if this strategy would work with fighting like demon slayers or lower upper moons. And then I saw Nezuko. Sheesh. Don't worry, guys. Nezuko's a lolly, but we do like her character. So I reorganized my inventory, made sure I was ready to go, and then I set out to fight some more demons to bye to my girl Nezuko. You know, this weird serpent Medusa looking demon didn't even stand a chance. Boxed her like it was nothing. We have another one demon here. Literally nothing. These guys don't stand a chance. Like, I'm just too strong. I'm checking again to see if I'm close enough to get the full maxed out ranks yet. Which ranking in Demon Slayer mod was kind of difficult, but not too difficult. It took me a couple nights to really get going, but then again, I need to spend more time fighting. So then I had the challenge to fight Rengoku. Rengoku is super strong, guys. Like all these Demon Slayers, he's almost as strong as Tanjiro, but I think Rengoku's might be stronger because Rengoku has that ability where it just sends me to the nether realm and you just never see me again. Yeah, I died again. Someone's better be keeping track. From here, I started one-shotting cows because that's how strong I am now. It's pretty fun. Boom. Bye, cow. And I started looking for my loot from when Rengoku boxed me. I have no idea where it's at. I knew I was in a swamp biome, but everything looks the same around here, and I really was just truthfully just lost. I'm really bad at directions, alright? I just wanted my fancy swords back again. So I just started running around. I was pretty quick, and then I stumbled onto another building. Again, there wasn't really much with it. I checked it out. It looked kind of cool. I figured I'd go in and see what was there. Couldn't jump over this wall for some reason. Finally got over it, and then I went around to see what was here. Tried to break everything, so I always try to steal. Yeah, I'm a thief. Call me Swiper. And then I went around to see what else was here. There really wasn't much, again, but there's a couple things once I went inside. It looks like we found like a couple potions, so we looked inside and we found a healing potion, and then we also found a invisibility potion. So we took both of those, and then we went on our way, and it's kind of like saw another NPC that, like I said, there isn't really much with. I'm awful at names, y'all. Y'all can correct me in the comments with these names. I'm not the best with all the names. It's been a while since I watched Demon Slayer. But I remember who they are. I just don't know their names. They weren't really doing much. And then I ran into another demon, ranked up another time, and I was on my way becoming Big Boy Hashirama. How you pronounce it? I can't speak. Then I had my bed, and I'm like, you know what, Tanjiro, I'm ready for the smoke again. I have a bed right here. If I die, I can just respawn, and I can box you. So I was ready to go. Also, I gave up on trying to find my other loot. It was just gone at this point. But I got a Thunder Sword, so I have that in my inventory now. So hopefully I'll be ready to fight these guys. So, I got ready. Tanjiro wanted the smoke. I wanted the smoke. We got ready to fight, and then it was on. So I got some food. I was ready to fight Tanjiro. Tanjiro, like I said, what is he gonna do? Have a rice spear. So I tried to do the thing again. I hit Tanjiro. He looked at me kind of weird. He wanted to fight. Tanjiro was really strong, like I said. He's like really strong. So I tried fighting him. Looking at the guys, the frames are probably gonna drop like crazy here just because of how many particles were going off. And Tanjiro literally just sent me to another realm so fast. So I grabbed all my stuff. Figured out what it's round 2. Let's fight him again. And I grabbed everything, looted back up, and figured, hey, he can't stop me twice, right? Like, he only can get me the first time. So, I grabbed all my stuff, realized I had to hit him first before my abilities work on him because there's no friendly fire unless you hit the NPC. So, I went back around, made a decision, figured it was time to catch all the smoke. I hit him once, hit him with the flash, and then he really didn't like the smoke. So, I did my best to fight him, and I did my best to give him all the smoke possible. But again, he is pretty strong, and it was a really hard fight, especially with his Demon Slayer breathing styles. I didn't stand a chance. So he boxed me again. But I figured, hey, I'm not going to go down yet. So I decided to come back up and fight him a third time. Someone, please, keep track how many times I've died. I've died to Tanjiro like 6 times now. And I one-tapped him. That was sad. So I went around. It was nighttime again. It was raining, so I knew I had a long time to fight some demons. And I became the win, Hashirama. So I had that, boxed that baby zombie like he was nothing, and I went around beating up zombies because they're literally one tap now. They literally do nothing to me. Same thing with normal or vanilla mods. Most of the vanilla mobs in this now don't do anything to me, so I'm able to just run through them like nothing and kind of just run around and beat up more demons. From there, I made my way back to the forest. I ran into some more baby spiders, which I kind of just ignored. Then I ran into Rui. Rui's one of the lower 5 demons I needed to fight to get my achievement, and he was kind of strong, but I was still stronger, so he really didn't stand too much of a chance. So he got the smoke, and then I boxed him up and got the achievement Bloody Battle lower 5 and mission number 5 complete. From here I went down to go mining, and I found some diamonds, which was really cool because I only had 1 diamond from a sunken ship I found earlier, which gave me a total of 4 diamonds because I only found a 3 vein. Yeah. Then from there, I smelted some iron so I can get some more iron armor because I literally had no iron to make anything. And the armor will help me last longer when I'm fighting these demons. So I made a helmet and I made boots because I already had leggings as a demon slayer. So hopefully I found some more armor later on and learn how to smell my own armor because right now it's pretty tough out here. From there, I found another diamond. Well, yeah, it was literally just 1 diamond. I was pretty sad, but I had 5 diamonds now. And I tried to look around and see if there's any more, but no, there's only 1. Then I found some more diamonds back behind the lava, which I was kind of scared to go on, so I really didn't want to die and lose all my stuff. So I did some cool Bed Wars parkour over there, and then I built around so I wouldn't fall in. Even though I probably wouldn't die, but I didn't want to be the one to risk it. So I made sure I was good and safe, and then I went over to go and get me diamonds. Yeah, there's only 3. I only find 3 in 1 veins. I'm sad. After that, I went back to the surface and I saw Tanjiro. I figured, you know what, I want the smoke again. But before that, I saw Shinobi's little sister. Yeah. Then from there, I saw Arrow Boy again, and I one-tapped him. Boy didn't stand a chance. Then I went around looking for some more demons. Again, they all got one-tapped. They can't touch me now. After that, I saw this weird-looking dude. I don't know who this guy is. I tried hitting him, didn't do anything. I looked at him. He looked scared. I was kind of scared. So I tried to interact with him. Tried to hit him with my pickaxe. Nothing. Took something out of my hotbox. Nothing. Then from there, you know, I tried to throw my sword. Literally nothing. So I gave up and went back on my merry way. From there, I was in a swamp biome and I found the dreaded rat demons. I don't know what these guys are actually. I just like one-tap them because it's funny. If anyone knows what their actual purpose is and can tell me what I should be doing with them, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep one-tapping them for my enjoyment. It's pretty fun to do. I threw everything in my chest and I saw Tanjiro and I was ready to fight him again. So I got ready. I looked him directly in the eye and I was like, here we go. So I just started spamming abilities. I knew the further he was away from me, the better chances of my survival. So I kept switching between my Thunder Sword and my Wind Sword. And I got my 240 damage achievement, which is really good. But he was really strong. But I knew, like I said, the further he was away, the less damage he could do. And it was probably pretty big brain. And it's probably one of the few reasons why I actually stood a chance against him. Because he was really strong. But eventually, I kept hitting him with the 1-2 push away, and he died, and I won. Yeah. Then I watched the sunset go down and got ready to fight some more demons. Beautiful sunset. So I saw my boy Akaza, and well, the boys don't like Akaza after watching the recent movie. Spoiler! But from there, we just started fighting, and he hit hard, and he sent me flying a lot. So I just started spamming abilities, and I got my Demon Slayer mark, and I also got my 320 damage received, but he killed me. But I was ready to go back in again, so I respawned and went back for the smoke. After I respawned, I went back to go grab my stuff so I can go back to fighting Akaza, because I knew he was a pretty powerful foe, and I wanted to be looted up and just had to move and maneuver away from all his hard-hitting abilities. So I ran over and I re-equipped all my armor, and then I went over, sent one ability over to his way, then realized I didn't have all my abilities in my hotbar, so I had to re-equip everything right quick so I can spam my different swords. After that, I started fighting Akaza again, and then he killed me. Then he boxed me again. Then I got folded again. Then I got folded again. But this time, I finally defeated the upper three. After that, I got into a confrontation with Zenitsu, and he was pretty strong with his different sword type. He didn't have this ability with his normal clothing, and he hit me with the super OP Thunder ability, which hurt a lot. So I knew how to keep hitting him fast and quickly, otherwise I was going to die. And he got me all the way down to 1.5 hearts, but I finally defeated him and went on my way, and then I ran into Upper Moon 1. He's pretty spooky, but I wanted the smoke anyway, so I started spamming my abilities at him and maybe thought I could possibly kill him and get a really cool sword. But he hit really hard, like super hard, but I kept swinging my sword and hopefully to do some good damage to him. But it was at no avail because he ended up killing me anyway. After that, I picked up a cool new sword and I went to equip it, and it turned out to be a love sword, which gave me the ability to use mist now, which was really cool, which gave me a different sword to use when I'm in combat with demons and demon slayers. Then I folded a demon slayer and folded a zombie just to get close enough to talk to my beautiful waifu, Shinobu. Wow, she looks great. Sheesh! After that, I ran into my boy Train Guy, and well, yeah, he doesn't deserve to be called our actual name because I hated him in the movie, but I still wanted to fight him to get my revenge for my fallen brethren, and I decided to go all the way in, and he turned into a big train, but it didn't matter because I was still going to spam my abilities until he got knocked over. So I went between the abilities, kept sending him his way, just hopefully eventually do enough damage to beat him, and I did. So I finally beat Lower 1, and I felt like a man. After that, I stumbled onto another demon, and I realized who she was, and I was kind of scared, so I just started spamming abilities, and hopefully she didn't do too much damage to me, which she did, but then her hair turned white, which was kind of cute, but I surely wasn't prepared to fight her. So that's it for today's video, everyone, and if you watch this entire video, comment the word apples. Don't ask me why, just do it, but don't say anything, because it'll be really funny, because everyone will be confused on why you comment apples. Make sure you subscribe, and peace out.